Welcome to my channel. My name is Emilie Petri and I'm the Alignment Witch. I'm here today with a new moon TarotScope spread for you because today is a new moon in Gemini. And this new moon is stirring up all kinds of energy. So let's get to it and see what the tarot has in store for us. Before we get started, I just wanted to make a little announcement. Shout out to Intuitive Peacock on Instagram. I'll throw a link to the page down in the comment section. No, the description box. Yeah, that's it. Out of all of the new moon spreads that I looked through today, I found that one to be the most applicable for the energies I've been feeling for this new moon in Gemini. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a 5-card spread, and each card has something specific to do with what we should be focusing on during this new moon in Gemini. And then obviously these things would be what you want to kind of focus on and think about, maybe meditate on, do a little self-improvement, self-development work on over the new moon to full moon cycle. So a 2-week period approximately from the new moon growing to the full moon, which is the time in the lunar calendar and the lunar phases where you would want to be starting new things or attracting things to you. It's very much about the gaining vibration, the gaining energy. That's kind of what you focus on during a new moon to full moon phase for that 2-weekish period. This is for the collective, not specific for any particular zodiac signs or personalities or anything like that. This is a general reading for the collective, and that basically means that it is for everyone to work on as part of the whole of people that make up our amazing planet and universe and our energies of consciousness. So we're just going to shuffle a couple more seconds here. I invite in the universe, the divine source of magic, miracles, and love in the world, in the universe. Let love and pure positive light guide this reading, connecting to all the highest spirit realms. Give us the message that is needed for the highest good of all. Thank you. Please guide my mind, thoughts, and hands to be able to read this and intuit it in the way it is meant to be. Thank you, universe. So mote it be. Let's get to it. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 1 is what you need to follow through on, what you should not get distracted by. This is something that you're going to have to look at for yourself and determine how it applies to you. This card is the Tower. Wow. All right, let's take a closer look here. The Tower is the card of shocking and surprising change. This card is just all of the energy of Uranus, all of that shocking, surprising. As you can see, it looks pretty disastrous. You've got a lightning bolt hitting the tower. You've got a guy falling out of it here. It's just shocking and rumbling. But what this is really trying to tell you is that these things that are happening, these changes that are happening for your highest good. These changes are revolutionary to you. It may be something very abrupt. It could be deaths in the family. It could be breakups. It could be you feel like your whole world is crumbling out from underneath of you. But I'm telling you, this energy here is meant to clear away the old that is no longer serving you so that you can lay a strong foundation to press forward with your new endeavors. So do not get distracted by all these changes that are in this card that have come to you, all these crazy things that are seemingly uprooting your world. Do not get distracted. Follow through on your goals, follow through on making your foundation, because that's what this is. This structure is sort of blowing away the false structures that you had in place so that you can build on a better foundation, a solid foundation, a stable foundation. It can be very difficult to deal with this card, but don't worry, you've got it. Card number 2, what to get clear on. Ooh, this one is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. For this reading, we're not going to read reversals. This isn't a personal reading. This is a general reading. So they kind of don't apply as much as they would in a personal reading. The 10 of Pentacles is very much about security and kind of reaching your victorious state financially, as you can see here. And finances don't always mean just money. I mean, like, Pentacles don't always just mean money. Pentacles can mean finances. However, this card is more about the structure, stability, and security that finances bring instead of just money, especially in this particular one. You want to get clear on what your goals are. So this card especially is what your long-term goals are, what you want as your victory card, basically. So after all of this crashing and blowing away of your foundation, what do you want your foundation to actually look like? What kind of stability do you really want in your world? And what does success look like to you? So get really clear about that coming up over the next 2 weeks. Card number 3 is what do you need to pay attention to? So this might be something that is happening right now in your life. The 2 of Wands. This card here shows a guy and his cat and his wand staring out into the water. And this is like you see the ship sailing away from you and you kind of think that you've missed your opportunity, but that's not necessarily true. You're just seeing what's all out there for you to choose from. What we're going to do is we're going to take a couple seconds to look at this card from the book, because I feel like there's some keywords here that I may be missing. And I am. Partial success. That's a very good keyword for us to focus on here, is partial success. So this says, what do you need to pay attention to? Partial success is something like that. So, okay. In this picture here, you can see right here that he's holding this globe in his hand, right? And to other people, it may seem like you're holding the world in your hand, but that's not necessarily the case. Just because you have some certain successes in the world doesn't mean that's what success looks like to you. That's what this card is about, defining what your success looks like to you. The 2 of Wands is sort of about choices in a way, and all of the 2s are kind of about choices in a way, and you may not be feeling like you know which direction to go or how to continue from here, or maybe you just feel like you don't have much support, but that's not true. You do have support. And what's left after The Tower brushes away all those things that you don't need, those fake stabilities, the fake foundation that's not actually helping you, but is actually, preventing you from having your structure built on something sound. That's brushing away, and what's left is going to be those people that support you and can help you make a decision for what you need to be looking towards in the future on how to build to get to your goal. Really good stuff here. So the next card is representative of what area of your life can use a shakeup. That's interesting since we got the Tower as our first card. What area specifically in your life could use a shakeup? And that's the Queen of Wands. So this card here is telling you that maybe you're not feeling like you are as worthy, deserving, or powerful as you truly are. But this card is here to tell you that that's pish posh. That's ridiculous, because she is powerful. Look at her. She's on her throne, just doing her thing, being all queenly. She's got her cat on her lap. She's just chilling. And you've got it too. You really do. You have it. You are more powerful than you realize. And it's just a shame when we don't see who we really are on the inside and how powerful we truly are as human beings. So obviously, this card is telling you that you have a shakeup coming that's needed in your self-worth department. And you could be the most motivated, accomplished person, more so than you may have ever imagined, if you just embrace that part of you. But you have to shake up your doubts, your fears, and move past all that to reach your full potential. And that truly is what it's about. And the last card here, 5, is communicate. So what needs to be shared? And that would be the 3 of Cups, which is makes so much sense for this position. The 3 of Cups is all about sharing. It's about sharing and celebration with those close friends that you have. It's about companionship. And see, like even in this card, you can see they're sharing drinks together. They're sharing a party here in this beautiful garden. They're sharing this moment of peace and beauty and celebration, and they're all happy. And that means that you really need to be opening up and becoming celebratory about yourself with others. That kind of goes right along the lines of this card here, the Queen of Wands, telling you to take your power. You can do it. Take your power. You have it. Shake it up. Be who you really are. Stop trying to be this person that you really aren't. It's not serving you. It's not. So embrace who you truly are. Embrace the queen or the king within you, and take that power and then celebrate it. Celebrate that power. Communicate how you're feeling. Communicate your true feelings. Communicate your true self with your friends, your trusted friends, because your tribe is going to help you get further than anybody else in the whole world. These 3 ladies here on this card represent aligned individuals who are helping each other celebrate their successes and celebrate their alignment and celebrate their true selves. And that's what it's all about. It really is. So I think that this reading is really communicating that we've got to shake up those beliefs that are no longer serving us. We've got to get rid of those, let that Uranus energy come in and just shock and surprise us, get rid of those things that are no longer serving us. We need to really define very carefully what our true success looks like, what we want our foundation to be built upon, and what our goals really are. Then we've got to find who's left after all that stuff wipes away, and that's our true support system, who's going to help us make those decisions and advise us anytime we're not feeling that empowerment that we need to. The Queen of Wands is here to help us and remind us that we are way more powerful than we give ourselves credit for, and she's here to shake it up for you and remind you that you are powerful. And then that final card is just reminding you to celebrate your successes and share things with those trusted individuals who really are part of your tribe. So I hope you enjoyed this new moon in Gemini TarotScope reading for the next couple of weeks. I just really felt inspired to do it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, and if you have any questions or anything that I could clarify for you, please put those in the comments below, or feel free to send me a message. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter even. Like and subscribe if you really did enjoy what you saw here today and want more. And if you'd like a personal tarot reading, I do virtual tarot readings. No problem. Videos, recorded, or PDF summary, whichever you'd like. Send me a message and we can definitely discuss it. Or check out my website, thealignmentwitch.com. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll have a great next 2 weeks, and remember to keep growing during this new moon transition.